How much does it cost to self-publish a book? Now, that question is almost as hard to answer as how long is a piece of string, but I'm sure there are some people who are probably holding back or afraid to release a book because they think it's going to cost them a fortune. You know, if you go online, you will find people that will charge you an arm and a leg to upload your manuscript and do your book covers and do all the different things that's going to make it nice and pretty. And yes, they are going to probably charge you a couple of $100 or a couple of $1,000 if you don't know how to do it. But I'm here to tell you that it's very, very easy to do all of those things and do them all for free. In my early days, the first couple of children's picture books I did everything myself. I did the writing, I did the illustrations, I did the book cover, and again I used the Amazon Kindle store to upload my content. But I did it all for free. So if you want to, you can do all of that for free. Or you can pay a little bit more if you have a little bit of cash to spare. Now, what you're going to need for you to self-publish a book is you're going to need your book, the interior. So this could be like maybe a Word document that you have your book on, or it could be maybe, if you are a little bit more sophisticated, you might have maybe a Scrivener file or something like that, or maybe you have maybe a Google Doc document. So you're going to have your interior of your book, and then you're also going to have the exterior, which is your book cover. That's the first thing the person is going to see when they go to the Amazon Kindle store or whatever platform you are selling your book on. So you're going to have those two things. Now, for the manuscript, you know, you can edit it yourself, proofread it yourself. Now you can use the little features that are in Microsoft Word or Google Docs, and they will check all the punctuation, they'll check all the spelling, they'll check all the grammar, they'll check all those different things. So if you run that through a couple of times through those pieces of software, I'm sure you'll probably catch 90% of the mistakes in it. Now, if you have a little bit of cash, you can hire somebody maybe to throw an expert eye over it just to see if that software has missed anything. Now, if you're looking to hire somebody, one of the cheapest places you can probably go to is Fiverr.com. It's Fiverr.com, and there you'll find people that will do tasks for $5. Now, that probably seems like an absolute bargain, but I'm here to tell you that even though that is cheap, you will find that people only do certain things for $5. So you might find maybe somebody might do a chapter of your book maybe for $5, or they do a certain amount of pages for $5. So you might have to multiply that $5 up to get your total cost. But that's one thing you can do, is hire somebody to do those things on a website like Fiverr. We can hire them for a little amount. And then for the exterior of your book, again, I usually wouldn't recommend somebody creating their own book cover, but nowadays it's not too hard to do. You can go to a website like Canva at canva.com, and there you'll find a wonderful piece of software that'll show you how to create all different things, even if you haven't got any kind of publishing or illustration knowledge or anything like that. If you go to that website, it'll show you how easy it is to work with their templates. So you have got different templates. You've got ones for social media, you have got ones for YouTube videos, you have got ones for magazines, posters, all those different things. And basically Canva will give you the templates and you just rework the text, maybe drag an image into it, but Canva will make it look really professional. So if you are trying to reduce your costs as low as possible, go over to Canva, and I think they do have a Kindle book cover section. If you go there, you can simply just swap out whatever text is on there, put your book title on it, and then drag in an image if you want to. Or Canva actually has a whole range of images you can choose from, but you'll probably find that you may have to pay for the cover when you download it. Again, it's not going to be very, very expensive. It's only going to be a couple of dollars. Or again, if you wanted to hire somebody to create a book cover for you, again, go over to somewhere like Fiverr.com and hire somebody over there to do it for you. So in that case there, if I have my manuscript already written, if I've already proofread it, again, if I wanted to maybe get somebody to throw an eye over it, a professional who maybe could catch more of the mistakes, I could spend maybe probably less than $100 to get somebody to proofread that book for me. And then if I went to somewhere like Canva, I can create a book cover for probably less than $5. Or again, if I went to somewhere like Fiverr, I can hire somebody who's better at that to do it for me, and you can probably get them to create a good book cover for you for probably about $20 or maybe even less. So, if you do find that when you are doing a Google search, you're not sure how much you want to spend, one of the easy ways is just to do it all yourself in the beginning. You can do all that stuff for free. if you have a little bit of knowledge and if you're willing to put in the time maybe to learn how to do those different things, you can do it for free. Or, you know, the more professional you want your book to be, the more kind of error free, the best route then is to go to hire some expert to do all that stuff for you, proofreading, book covers and all those different things. But if you are wondering then, well, how much is my book going to cost to self-publish it, I'm here to tell you that, you know, it goes from free and it goes up to paid. It's how much you are willing to pay to hire those people to do those extra things maybe you might be a little bit weak at, but you don't need to spend an arm and a leg getting a book. If you see somebody who's going to charge you a couple of $100 to take care of your book, or a couple of $1,000, run from the hills. You don't need to spend that much money at all. It's very, very easy to do. And if you go maybe to YouTube, you can do a search. You'll probably find a lot of tutorials on YouTube that will show you all the different things that I've gone through. It'll probably show you how to edit a book better with, you know, software like Microsoft Word or Google Docs. And then you'll find a lot of videos on book cover creation, working with Canva, and probably how to create better book covers with Canva. So if maybe cash is a little bit tight, you know, you don't need to spend a fortune self-publishing your book. Go to the things I've mentioned in this video and you can have your book up and selling in the Canva store and save yourself an absolute fortune, rather than going maybe with somebody who is just maybe out just to rip you off at the moment. Because unfortunately, some new authors, when they're, you know, new to everything, it's easy to get duped into thinking that you need all these different services and all these different things, and you probably don't. You can get away with finding a lot of information on YouTube. So I hope I've explained that well, and I hope maybe I've saved a few people some money, or I've maybe made some people reconsider about self-publishing a book because they were worried about the cost it was going to cost them, or they had a huge kind of, they're seeing huge price tags to get all these different services done. I hope I probably cleared that up and maybe pointed you in the right direction. So if you'd like to ask me a question that I can cover in one of these upcoming videos, don't be afraid to reach out to barryjmcdonald@gmail.com. Or if you'd like to know more where all these videos and podcast episodes are, do a Google search for WriteCome. That's WriteCome.com, and you'll find my stuff all over the web. And if you go to the WriteCome site right now, again, WriteCome.com, you'll find a great free report I have at the moment called Words to Wealth. And in it, in some of the parts, I actually go through some of the things like where to go to hire people on Fiverr and what you need to look out for. So if you want to find out more information maybe on that, head over to WriteCome, download the free report, give it a read through, and it'll put you on the right path to self-publishing that first book of yours. So as always, thanks for sharing your time again today. Take care, have a great day, bye bye.